Hey, welcome, my scrapping friends. I am Vanessa, and this is part 2 of the big folio that we are making. I will put part 1 down in the description box, and you can purchase the tutorial for this if you would like to have all the measurements. I do give you the measurements during this tutorial, but if you would like to have the tutorial so you can print it off and keep it in your arsenal so you can always have it. I do have it for just $8. You get Scrappin Your Pad Party 1 and 2 just for $8. All right. So this is what we're making. I'll just do this one. Just has 2 pockets, but the one we're making is going to have 3 pockets here. And I apologize. It has taken me forever to get this part 2 up done. I wound up getting COVID, and it pretty well set me back. So I apologize. Okay, and there's our stacked pockets again, and then the sideways waterfall. So that's what we are making here. Okay, so if you haven't seen part 1, go in the comment section down below and go grab it. All right. So I apologize if I'm talking too loud or if I'm talking too soft. I can't hear hardly at all. I'm still all plugged up, but hey, the show must go on. All right. So in the last one, we got our pocket here, and then the sideways waterfall all done. And now we attached our hinge. So now we're going to finish our stacked pockets. Okay. I'm just going to put these up here just in case. All right. Okay, stacked pockets. We'll put this aside. And here is your measurements for your stacked pockets. You're going to need 4 of them all together, but 2 of them are going to be, you're going to score on your 2-inch mark, and then the other are 2-inch and then 2.5-inch. But they are 3.5 by 8 5/8. 2 of them, you're scoring at 3.5 and 2, or I'm sorry. 2 of them you're scoring at 2, and 2 of them you're going to score at 2.5. Okay. So I'll put that up there so you can get your measurements. All right. So we have these 2. So let's work these out. Okay. So what you're going to do is you don't have to apply your score palette tape down here because we're cutting this off. You're going to cut right on that 1/2-inch line on both sides. Okay, both sides. Then what you're going to do is you're just going to angle up. We're kind of like making a t-shirt, like we're getting rid of the bulk is what we're doing. Okay, do this to all 4 pieces. So you're going to cut just on that 1/2-inch line, and then angle up to it. Oops. All right. You're going to do the same thing to your other pieces. Now you could just do the 2, you can do the 3. It's totally up to you. I just gave you just another option. Another option. All right. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It is a quick and easy folio to make. All right, so now what you're going to do, you're just going to fold towards the bumpy side and burnish. Okay. Okay. Or you could just do one pocket. Totally up to you. All right. If you'll let me know in the comments if you're enjoying this, what you thought about it. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. And make sure to turn on your notification bell. That way, anytime I upload something, you will get notified. Most of the time. I have been seeing it to where you don't, but you should. Okay, I'm going to put the one that we scored at 2.5 first. And these just slide in. And they should stop right at that score line. And then the one that was scored at 2 is going to go on top. Okay, so let's do this. So I'm going to take my tape off. And I just slide it in here is all I do. And it just automatically just stops. Stick her down. This is my littler one. Should slide just right in. I always test it first before I take my tape off. That way if you need to make a new score line so it will fit, you can do it. Yeah, this not hearing out of my ears driving me nuts. I can hear myself talk. I'm muffled. All right, doing the same thing to the other side. I know this one fits. So I'm going to take my tape off. Just make sure you don't go over this side, okay? This one here, it kind of hung over just a hair, so I'm just going to kind of push it to where it doesn't go over. All right, there is our stacked pockets. Yay! All right. So now you can decorate this. Let's move in here. I think I'm going to add something here too. Because we've got plenty of room in this. We're going to add more than the original one that I'd done. You know me, I've always got to add something. I don't know when to quit. Okay, so now you're going to need these flaps. You need 2 of them, 8 by 10. You're scoring on the 8-inch side at 1/2 inch. You're applying your tape on the indented side and folding towards the bumpy. Okay, you need 2 of those. Okay, oops, did I put that to where you can see it? Then you're going to need 4 design papers. Okay, 4 of them. And they're 8 1/4 by 10. And I went ahead and inked them. But you need 4 of these. Okay. So here it is. And I chose 2 green ones. And then these 2 here. All right. So how I do this, you can put these aside for a second. And I'm going to do my 2 green ones. This hinge right here. Okay, this hinge. These are going to attach to the hinge. And I'm just going to glue them. I'm going to line them up best that I can. And see, my hinge must be just a little bit off. But I'm not going to go clear to the score line. Just a hair away from that score line. Okay, so I'm going to apply my glue to my hinge. I'm staying away from the score line. Okay. Oh, there's. I'm going to say, uh-oh, where'd I do the pen? All right. So Now I'm just going to lay this down here, just a hair away from your score line. Make sure it's lined up with your page or with your book. So just like that. That one came out beautiful. This one here, line it up. All right. And again, I'm going to make sure I didn't, yeah, make sure I didn't have no glue oozing out and then stuck it down. So be careful when you do that. Up, see? So now I'm just applying my glue. And you could use score pile tape too as well. But glue gives you a little bit extra wiggle room. And I do use the art glitter glue. And we're just a hair away from your score line. Like this one here is a little bit off. But if I put it beside that score line, it's going to off center it. So my hinge must have been just a little bit off, but that's okay. Make sure I don't have no glue oozing. All right, there's that. Yay. See, look how crooked that got because my hinge is off. So I'm just going to kind of, that makes me mad. Let's see what it, yeah, look at that. Gosh darn it. I should have flipped it. Okay, so this one, what it does, it should line up with your other piece. Yeah, that's gonna, oh, that makes me mad. Let's see how this one does. That one turns fine. Yep. Darn it. Yeah, I should have got a little bit. That's all right. That is okay. I don't like it, but there's not much I can do about it since I glued it. Now, if I would have used score pile tape, I could have took it off and fixed it. I'm just looking to see if I can kind of fix it. Yeah, see, that's what, if you try to fix it, then you got the white showing. So just be careful when you, before you glue it down, before it totally sticks, that you check, like I didn't do. All right, let's do this. So now I'm going to apply my glue to this side. I'm going to apply a little bit of glue on this so I don't have to glue so far in. Yeah, that makes me mad. Dang it. I usually check for that. But they got... My excuse is they put me on prednisone and I don't know. I just... Okay, now I'm just going to turn it. I got a little bit of white showing, but that ain't going to bother me. Because that helps it when it... Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to blame it on the prednisone. Blame it on the prednisone. Okay, so that should be left open like this for a reason. Okay, that and that is left open for a reason. Okay, let's do our back one. Doing the same thing. I'm just going to line it up. Okay, and again, I'm going to apply my glue. Oops, that might be too close. And then I'm just going to apply a little bit of glue here so that way I don't have to go so far in. All right. Looks good. That side just turned out fabulous. All right. So again, that is left open for a reason. Reasoning for my madness. Okay. So now this is this 1/2 inch hinge, you're applying your tape on the indent inside, folded towards the bumpy. And that's going to go right here. Okay. Right in between these. So I'm just lining it up, make sure, yep, that looks good. So I'm going to use glue so I can reposition this a little bit, just in case I have to. I'm going to stick it right in here. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so now I can take off my tape on the other side. See? Take off your tape. Or you can use glue. Now I'm going to use my glue and glue this all together. Oh, that side turned out beautiful. All right, let's do this side now. This side's Jinx side. Okay, I'm going to test it out first, make sure that she fits nice. And she does. So again, repeat the same process. I'm going to apply my glue. Stick it in here. Make sure she's lined up. Oh, good job. All right. I'm going to flip it over. Now I'm going to finish gluing. Take my tape off. And then just work her. There. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, so now we have some flips. Now we're having just a little bit of that white showing. I'm just going to cover that up. Or try to. Or you could just use your scissors and trim it off too. course, this is this one that I botched up, but all right, there's that. How beautiful. All right. Now, we have, in my other one, we have pockets. We have pockets here. Okay. Oh, I did get design paper. I can't decide if I want this on the outside. I think I fixed it up like that. Okay, so I picked out this paper. This is a good way of using this type of paper in a paper pad. Okay, the paper pad that I am using is Butterfly Studi. Okay, so this is a paper I chose. So your pockets need to be 3 3/4 by 10. Okay, 3 3/4 by 10. So I'm going to cut this one first. So 3 3/4 by 10. So I'm going to take off 1 inch on each end. Okay. All right, there's one. So now I'll do the same thing with this one. So I'm going to turn it around. 3 3/4. Take 1 inch. All right, there we go. Oh, we could use this for a belly band. Oh, that'd be cool. Let's do that. Okay, so now you have this. And I think I want just a little bit of my green peeking out. Okay. Now you can round the corners if you like. I don't think I'm going to round the corners in this one. Let's go ahead, get this down. And we'll get our pocket attached. I'm a little bit shaky, huh? All right, there's that piece. And then I chose a strip of the green left over from this. I'm just going to use glue. And this will go right here. Oh, that's going to look nice. Okay, so for this, I'm going to ink this all up. And you're just going to glue on 3 sides. Okay, So make sure I'm gluing 3 sides only. And you don't want to get too crazy with your glue, because that determines the size of your pocket. So if you get too crazy and your glue oozes, you're going to lose some of your pocket. But you want enough glue for it to glue it down. So I'm just going to leave a little bit of my green peeking through. Ah, beautiful. Okay, same thing on this side. Let's ink it. All right, so that's going to go just like that. So glue these. Let me know down in the comments if you plan on making this, or if you've been even just waiting for me. Probably been waiting on me. And I apologize. Oh my gosh. It never fails. All right. So now we have a pocket. Ain't that cool? All right, now for a photo mat. Okay. So let me get my black cards. Do I want to use black? Yeah, I do. So for a photo mat for this, or we even could do a little booklet. We got plenty of room. So I think I'm just going to score this piece. This is 8.5 by 11. And I see it's a little bit off. So I'm going to square it up. Yeah, that's how much my paper was off. So I'm just going to put it in my scoreboard, and I'm going to score at 5.5. And fold in half. And then you'd have a little booklet to put in here. I like that. Oops, get my pen and my glue. All right, that's pretty sweet. And then we can decorate that all up. And then I got my other piece, but I can put that on later. But I done the same thing over here that I done for here, okay? So that piece goes there. All right. There's our stacked pockets. See, we have plenty of room. All right. So right here, I'm wondering, should we do a belly band? Okay, I'm going to divide this piece of paper. Okay, let's see what this paper is. It is 4 1/2, so 2 1/4 would be half. Okay. Oh, am I going to be cut? I'm going to have to cut off most of the design unless I just keep that, which we could, and then keep. Okay, that's what I'll do. So for our belly bands, then, so you're going to. I think I'm going to use black. Let me get a piece of black paper. And I'm going to square this off to 11 because I know it's off. Okay. And these were 2 1/4, so I'm going to go 2 1/2. So 2 1/2 by 11. Need 2 of these. 2 1/2 by 11. 2 of these. Okay. Then you're going to score 1/2 inch on each side. 1/2 inch on each side. Okay. Now you're going to apply your tape. To the indented side. Do this to both pieces. These are 2 1/2 by 11s, and on the 11-inch side, you're scoring 1/2 inch on each end. All right. All right. And I think I don't want to put these in the middle. I think I kind of want to put them on this other side. So let's see. I'm going to do mine at 2 inches. So I'm just going to make a little tick mark at 2 inches. I'm going to do this to both sides. Just so I have a little bit of a guide where to put my belly band. Okay. So now I'm just going to line it up. Take my tape off. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. It never fails. I'm on camera and I can't get the tape off. All right. Oh, I need to cut those down. Put that piece back in there. Oh, that's cute. So then I just decide which end that I want. I don't know. I kind of like, no, we need butterflies because we got butterflies here. Okay, now I'll cut these down to 9 3/4. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought that tore, but it's just a little piece of the design paper. I was like, oh no. Okay, so now I'll ink these. All right. Yeah, I'm always adding. I never know when to quit. And then I wonder why they get to be chunky monkeys. I don't know when to quit. But I couldn't resist when I seen this piece of paper that we had left. Ah, dang it. And a lot of times, you know, that's what happens. You have a piece of paper and it just determines what I do in my album sometimes. And we could do some photo mats. You could use this for journaling if you wanted to. Oh, that's perfect. I love that. I love that. All right, so there is a belly band now. Now, for a photo mat, I'm really thinking, okay. So our photo mat, this is 10. So I think I'm going to go to 9 3/4. So 9 3/4. Okay, and I think I'm going to go 6 3/4. Let's go 9 1/2. Let's go 9 1/2, guys. Okay. Let's go 9 1/2 for that. Does this collection have any, do we have any cards in here? Has those. I think that's the only ones it has. Oh, that'd be too big. I was going to say we could put a card, but it's just too big unless I would cut it down. Or you could cut that circle out. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and leave just a little bit of green around it. And I warn you, I'm not good at fussy cutting. See, I got too close there. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I'm not good at fuzz. I never have been a fussy cutter. then we would just glue that down there. Okay. Oh, I like that. How's that? That makes me mad. Jeez. All right, I gotta fix this. I got way too close. So just a second. I don't know. Let me try fussy cutting this one. Like I said, I am not a fussy cutter. By no means. I just thought it'd be sweet. Yeah, I don't know about that. Gosh darn it. Maybe the cover. Maybe we could use it on the cover. Oh, nope. Can't use it on the pocket either. But maybe for the cover we could use that. Do that. That way you put a picture. Anyway, that was a waste of time. All right. So I think I may do something on these too, but I'm going to end the video here. I will get a few more pieces of what paper I'm going to put where. We might add a slanted pocket over here, or because we got room. We've got plenty of room to do that. So I'll come back in the next video, and we will work that out. Like I said, make sure give me a thumbs up if you like this. Let me know, guys. All right, we'll see you in part 3. Bye-bye.